As schools let down for the summer, we're getting into the peak of moving season, but what should you be looking for when finding a new home? This afternoon, real estate expert Libby Beaubien from Keller Williams Realty Advantage is back with us to discuss what to look for when touring a home. Libby, thanks for being here.
Absolutely, love being here.
Yeah, it's so summertime. It's a big time to buy a house.
Yes.
A lot of people, Sunday's a good time to go, maybe to an open house or something. What should you look for if you're touring a house, if you have a real estate agent and are looking at homes?
Well, I think the first place to start is with a lender, unless you're paying cash, of course, but find out what you're comfortable spending, what you're approved for by talking to a lender, and then you'll know a monthly payment that you can budget for, or maybe you already know, I'm only comfortable spending $1,500 a month and I've got this amount to put down. Then the lender can tell you what price range you should be looking in. So that's first and foremost. Then when you start touring homes, talk with your agent and tell them the things that you need, your must-haves and your non-negotiables. You know, whether it's a school district or a neighborhood. Tell them if you like older houses, or you know, older houses come with things that scare a lot of people, right? Sometimes older plumbing, older wiring, things like that. If those are things that are going to scare you, and you know, homes have problems sometimes, you know, things need to be changed out, then maybe you should be looking for newer construction or newer homes. So just knowing those things help narrow down your search and can help your agent help you. But then also, when you're in a home, be looking for things, are the shingles coming off the roof, or those kinds of things obvious. Find out the age of the HVAC, the age of the plumbing, find out what kind of electrical wiring it does have if it's an older home, and most homes in Midtown Tulsa are older.
Yeah, well, you know, I love looking at Zillow.
Yes.
And there are a lot of houses on the market in the Midtown area and stuff. What about like the roof? Or, I mean, are there things that you need to know when they were last replaced? Because a lot of these homes are 100 years old. Right,
yeah, so you should. And if you have an agent, they can get a copy of the property condition disclosures for you. And on there, the seller has to say how old the roof is, if they know, if it's had any issues, if they've had it replaced, things like that. And roofs here, I mean, maybe it's a 30-year roof, but really in this area, they're not going to last that long. If they're 15 years old, they're probably on their last leg. Also, once you get under contract, you can have an inspection. Your inspector will come out and take a look at the roof for you and tell you if there's hail damage or missing shingles, things like that.
Are there any things that you really need to be looking out for, like if there's like an odor or something when you're touring the house? I mean, smells are smells, but there could be a bigger issue involved.
Right. A sewer smell? Probably not good news. If you're smelling like a dank smell, then you know there could be a moisture issue. A lot of homes in Midtown have basements, and typically those have kind of a musty smell anyway. But I also tell people, if it's got a basement, it's probably going to just count on it getting water at some point, even if they're calling it a dry basement. And just know, you know, if that's something that worries you, then maybe a house with a basement isn't something you want. Or just know you need to, if you store anything down there, put it up on something so it's not right on the floor.
Or it could just be a pet or something like that. And very quickly,
or a pet,
outside of the home, the key, probably finding a good neighborhood too.
Yes, okay, well again, school district, does that matter to you? Where do you like to be in Tulsa? Where do you go? Where is your work? Those kinds of things will impact where you should live, and if you don't mind driving a little ways. Also, budget comes into play there as well, but you know, Tulsa has beautiful neighborhoods in every direction that you go.
Oh yeah, definitely exciting.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, me too. Libby, thanks so much. We appreciate it. Well,